What's on your mind? I have a lot of things on my mind.
Really?
I have a couple of things on my mind. One that concerns me is that we wanted to make this trek up to San Francisco, and obviously it's all in smoke, and people are being evacuated, which really sucks.
I mean, I feel bad for those people who have no homes and have lost everything, and some people have even lost their lives.
Yeah.
We ended up pulling into Walker Lake last night.
In Nevada. We're still in Nevada.
We're still in Nevada, so even though we passed San Francisco a little bit, I thought we could stay right on the coast. We can just cross over to the opposite side, but it doesn't look like that's the case because everything is really bad right now. Eugene, Oregon. We have a couple of acquaintances that live there. Everything is looking really bad.
It's pretty crazy right now.
It's the universe telling us right now it's not the right time. We'll get Fabian out there. We'll make it a point. I want to take him to Napa Valley, Sedona.
I mean, you want to take me to Napa Valley? I feel like I'm like what? I'm like the little assistant that's. I want to take him here. We're gonna go to California at some point, maybe not right now.
Fabian has yet, after being with me for 2.5 years, has yet to realize that if I don't wake up and have a little caffeine, I become crazy, and not crazier, and not to mention that I like to fast. So why do I like caffeine in the morning? Not only does it ease me, but it also freaking helps me, reduce my hunger. It suppresses it. But Fabian does not understand that minor detail. So what did he decide to do instead of turning on the gas while I was busy?
Are you gonna bore the people?
No, you guys are not bored. You guys are not bored. You know why you're not bored? Because you husbands and you...
I'm sorry.
You know what he did? He flew our little friend Bug.
I got some great shots of this lake. Wait till you see it. It's
that's
amazing.
okay, because you're gonna have to deal with me while we drive our way over there on no caffeine.
Look at Lake Walter right now.
It smells so good, doesn't it? It smells so good.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Vivian, for that trigger. I'm done bitching.
We stayed here in this beautiful little area.
Last night,
just pulled in.
Last night when we pulled in, Fabian.
Are you gonna tell him that too? Why don't you just throw us under the bus, right?
Fabian's eyes were like two little clams, like two little nuggets. They were so red and swollen.
I was blasted.
And of course he's like, we're just gonna pull in here. And I'm like, you know what? This is great. This is fine. We'll we'll boondock. We'll dry camp. And thank you, Fabian.
It's awesome.
And of course, we proceed to get down, and we enjoyed it. We took a little walk, and at one point, I misplaced my phone. I didn't lose it. I misplaced it. I knew I had put it in this table that we're at right now, but where? I don't know, because it's black. We couldn't find it. So anyway, then after I tell him that I've misplaced my phone, which was literally a jump and a skip away from where we were, Fabian's like,
"Where's my phone?
Where's my phone?" We were so blasted. Of course,
oh my God.
We proceed to walk, and we finally found just his phone.
There's my phone.
He had left his wallet, our wallet, with the phone. But you know what?
And then in the dark.
And then we realized the keys were gone, which they weren't gone. They were just misplaced. They were somewhere on the bed.
They were on the couch.
Dude, we were so high last night. So. I guess
awesome.
Our point, I guess
cool.
The moral of the story is get high, keep it cool, go about your business.
Yeah.
Really is having fun.
Go
It's terrible advice.
Listen, here's the real advice before you get high, all right? Put away all the electronics.
Tuck it all away. Tuck it all away. Make sure
anywhere you gotta put it.
Tucked in.
Just make sure you know where it's at, and then go for you a little walk, and then come back. Because at that point, you're
tired. The moral of the story is don't take your phone and your wallet out of your pocket when you're high and leave it on a random table in the middle of nowhere.
This is true. This is another true. Anyway, this is the stuff that happens to us. And
we had fun.
We remained cool, calm, and collected.
We were a very good couple. We were good people with each other. We were patient. We didn't accuse each other. We weren't accusational.
We didn't get into the negative
calm.
mode. And that's something that's been happening more and more to us. The more time we spend together, and the more we actually realize what life's about.
Yeah, I think we're learning to be, solution-oriented people, and I think we're learning that all we're seeking is just acceptance from each other, and not just from he from me and me from him, but from others.
From people also accepting other people.
Unconditional.
Yesterday I had probably one of the nastiest comments made to me by somebody that I knew.
On where?
The whole comment of, you're in a house that's wearing out and your truck's wearing out. I'm like,
who said that?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later. But,
wow.
It's one of those things where, listen, you're going to meet a lot of people throughout your journey that are going to say you're wasting your life, that you're wasting money, that you're just whatever. You know what? They're telling you that because they can't do it.
Yep. The naysayers are going to be there, and that's fine. I absolutely love my life, and how do you define success? Everybody's definition of success and happiness
is whatever they decide to be.
Is personal. It's called biodiversity, and that's one of the things I've recently been working with, is when I started to learn the concept of biodiversity. And this applies in everything. It applies in the food that we eat, the food, the life that we consume, or the life that we take on. Everybody, it's bio-individuality and biodiversity, and we're all very different, yet at the core we're all the same. So, what we do? We forgive people that say things like that. There is truth to what they're saying, but that's not the entire truth.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that they look at anything that's positive in your life, and they already immediately got to throw in a negative. And I'm like, yo, listen, I don't dwell in negative. Challenges come. We're there for it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that I think in many ways, many people, they want you to fail. They expect you to fail.
That is understood without a shadow of a doubt.
So all the people out there that say that are the naysayers, that are the ones that are against your dreams, listen, you put your mind to it, you fill it out the way that you want to feel it out. And if it's the way that you want to live your life, that's the way that you want to live your life. Yeah. And nobody can say anything to you. Nobody. So with that said, power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to their lifestyle. Power to, I was told a long time ago, I was in a situation where I had a huge clientele, and I was very lucky to be in the beauty industry and to be able for it to be sustainable when I became independent. And when I started telling my clients that this is what I was going to do, some of them were like, they were in total disbelief. One of them even said, well, people, have dreams, but not everybody gets to, people really don't fulfill their dreams. And I'm like, well, I'm not those, we're not those kind of people. Right. So, and that's okay. It's just a limiting belief and that someone said. And, you move on. You thank them for triggering you, or for perhaps, sharing that with you, because you understand more about your journey. Yeah. And one more thing I want to mention is, yes, we are very new to this lifestyle, but a lot of people said, well, how are you going to maintain? How is this lifestyle sustainable? And how are you going to be able to maintain this lifestyle? We still have opportunities. We're young, and we get opportunities to live in places and work for, live for free, work. And we're still figuring out our businesses. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're afraid of taking the leap, well, I don't think one should be. If you have a nice little reserve in your pocket and you have your home, there is a lot of opportunity in this world for RVers. I think Europe is even more advanced in a lot of ways as far as their opportunity, but we're bombarded with job opportunities, right?
Yeah. we have, so the options start to lay themselves out the minute that you get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
The minute that you get out of your comfort zone, that's when all those worries and all those things that we used to worry about a long time ago before we started doing this,
kind of subside. They leave.
Yeah,
they
just basically, because you just look at possibilities everywhere. And then once you start seeing those, and you start to take actions and planning out your schedule for the next couple of months.
We did just work a few months. We worked for 4 months. We worked for a private company. We were able to save money.
And it's odd jobs. It's not like you're professional what you went to school with. Leave your ego at the door. We've met doctors, we've met lawyers, we've met people that have changed their whole lifestyles just to live and spend more time in nature. That's the bottom line.
And I think for us, and we're still on the same page, being immersed in nature, seeing new things, exploring new locations with your loved one is, to us, I feel like it's the coolest thing possible.
It's awesome.
And it is very doable, is what we're saying. With a little bit of planning and a little bit of patience, it's a beautiful life. And I suggest you go for it if this is your dream and your desire.
You're gonna enjoy it. Trust me. When you're pulling up to places like these, and you're just looking about you, and you say, "Hey, we're dry camping tonight," or "We're doing this tonight." Every day is a new adventure, a new turn, and that's what makes it exciting, exhilarating. Despite of everything and everyone else that doesn't want you to succeed, fuck them.
Fuck them.
That's the message of this video. If you don't like the lifestyle, you already know where to go.
That's fine, and we love all of you. It's not like we're discriminating. You don't have to see what we see in this lifestyle. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that I'm in love with it. I think we're both on the same page.
Yeah, we're both on that.
It's
we gotta go get some coffee before I get killed.
Oh, you better get on it.
Thanks a lot for listening.
Toodles
we'll catch up with you later.
Everybody.
We have a video coming up soon for you guys where we have old footage of all of our where we were on the process before we got here.
It's our intro video to the lifestyle.
And then we're sorry we haven't been able to post anything recent. It's just that we've been traveling.
We've been nonstop, but we are going to start posting twice a week, or at least once a week, and getting more videos out to you guys.
Hashtag living life. Hashtag life is so good. Hashtag.
We love you guys.